Welcome, everybody. It's David Spark, your favorite host of the CISO Series video chat. And guess what? We're doing it again this Friday, July 23rd, 2021. It's going to be Hacking Code, an hour of critical thinking on avoiding self-harming code. And one of the people who will be joining me in that very discussion is going to be Mackenzie Jackson, who is a developer advocate over at GitGuardian. Mackenzie, what is the range of issues that organizations are facing when it comes to dealing with either private or public code?
Can you open source your source code tomorrow and sleep well? And if you can't, well, then there's some vulnerabilities within your source code. Things like hard-coded credentials, exposing business logic flaws, all of these types of things that in your source code can assist a malicious actor.
If you're doing these kind of behavior right at the beginning, you're kind of just setting yourself to be attacked, yes?
Yeah, and also that we spend a lot of time focusing when we're talking about securing code, about securing our applications, making sure that our code doesn't expose cross-site scripting or injection vulnerabilities. But what we're not often thinking about is what is the code itself exposing?
This is kind of just, in some way, I think about it as like how much we expose of ourselves personally online that can be used against us. Is it kind of in the same vein?
Yeah, it's kind of in the same vein. I mean, the kind of gray area is really long, and it can be abstract, but it can also be defined in the logic. It can maybe not an active threat, but there's still patterns and there's still vulnerabilities that attackers will look for.
Is there a line between what the developer does and what is handed off to the security team?
I think it's reasonable for developers to understand how attackers use source code and the attack paths that they take. But if the whole team is a part of it and becomes almost experts in little niches that interest them, then throughout the whole software development lifecycle, we can create a much more secure process.
What is it you want to learn from our audience?
What are the problems that the organizations are facing? What are the actual issues, not conceptual issues, but the actual issues?
And as you know, we play a game called The Best Bad Idea. Some bad ideas like this. In order to whitelist the pen tester, configure the firewall to permit any and all incoming internet traffic on the perimeter interface. And joining Mackenzie and myself for this conversation will be DJ Schleen, who is the director of DevSecOps over at VillageMD, and a huge thanks to our sponsor, GitGuardian, automated secrets detection and remediation. Now, if you want to be part of the video chat, you have to go to the website, CISOseries.com, and click the Register for Video Chats button. Or, if you're lazy, guess what? The link to register for the video chat is wherever you see this video posted. So you can just click on the link there as well. And you know what you want to do at the very end of the hour? You want to join us for our meetup. That's our cybersecurity speed dating. 5 one-on-one meetings with another cybersecurity professional in less than half an hour. It's a ton of fun. So we hope to see you there. This is going to be on July 23rd, 2021 at 10 a.m. Pacific, 1 p.m. Eastern.